best of friends.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Well,
I don't even know how we're friends. That's how opposite we are.
alright, man.
Hey, are we all friends?
Sure.
Hey, I have strikes today and tomorrow. So yeah, school strikes, so all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, Carlos. How is my Spanish? ¿Cómo estás, amigo? Oh, darkness left. Scheiße. So you have to leave, right? Right, man. Yeah, that's fine.
Pulling out my little black cock. She gonna tell me till I'm all rock. I'm gonna eat his ass till.
Hey, do you want me to kick the guy that's in the party? Yeah. I'm not watching anything, it's him. I've muted him because I don't want to listen to it. So it's up to you. If you want me to kick him, I'll kick him. Sorry, trying to tie up my microphone to my bed. Please don't take that out of context.
Hello, Kauai. Kauai? Kauai is not.
He's not.
Hey,
Hey,
Kauai?
Darkness.
Come on!
I think I may be the oldest one in this party.
You are, believe me.
I'm 25.
Yeah, you definitely are.
I know.
Alright. Night,
See ya,
Carlos.
Carlos. Hey, do you want to have a game,
Am I your friend
Darkness?
anymore?
Be quiet,
What?
okay.
I don't know.
Hey, Darkness, do you want to have a game or a rainbow?
No.
Any multiplayer games you have?
No.
Okay.
Let's see. No, it's only 11. Angry Joe sent me a video. Anime Balls Deep sent me a video.
Alright, now can
Yeah.
you look at the pictures I sent you?
Yeah, I looked at the photos. All I have to say is, what the fuck? Babies with guns and an old lady with a gun. That is ridiculous.
I like how you say an old lady, not the Queen of England.
Even still, that's still ridiculous.
Can I tell you what would scare literally any army? Would be like hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of babies with guns.
No.
Because they like don't know what they're doing. So you can surrender but they'll still kill you. Like you don't know what they can do.
Sure, I guess.
Because babies are silly.
Honestly, if someone wanted my opinion on war, I would just have dummies in the field, the conflict, and have one soldier sneak to the enemy's command base and just take out the commander, and the rest of the soldiers would surrender.
Easy. Just attach bombs. Easy.
Oh.
Now I would do an airstrike from a drone into the enemy base.
You just either use a knife or a gun with a silencer equipped.
Yeah, but the silencer doesn't really silence. It only deteriorates the type of recoil and makes the bullet travel less farther. And yeah.
Well, you're not taking into accountability that I said you're sneaking into the enemy's camp to take out someone in their sleep.
It doesn't really suppress. It just, I suppose it kind of makes it a bit quieter, but not enough to really like. The point of suppressors are more for the recoil.
Well, I'm talking about like a handgun, and from what I've heard of a handgun silencer, they're not usually that loud. And like I said, it'd be like point blank. So you'd only lose like one soldier if someone found you out. Because without the commander, the forces don't really have someone to tell them what formation to take for the war. And without information on the direction or pattern or whatever, they can't fight a war, and you pretty much win.
Hey, can we make a roll with each other?
Roll.
Okay, kind of two rolls.
What's the rolls for?
You need someone to talk to. I'm here.
Okay.
And second thing is, if you ever feel uncomfortable, let me know.
Need to use your drone to locate.
I'm fine. Just a little fun fact. You do realize I'm kind of crazy. I kind of go with the flow because of what I kind of told you guys about, like being bullied, picked on.
That's so good.
Found a bomb.
So I'm already kind of considered crazy. Hell, one of my female friends calls me loco.
Wait, your female friend, ooh.
Granted, a girl. It's so funny that a girl actually kissed me just to piss her boyfriend off for high school.
Located a bomb.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
No offense, but why?
I don't know. She's like, they were having some stupid argument, and she made the comment saying, "I'm gonna kiss the first guy that comes down that hallway." And it just unfortunately happened to be me.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
Because keep in mind, I said I was bullied throughout my childhood on top of having an abusive father. So I was already kind of on edge when I got into high school, and I didn't trust anyone. So anyone that approached me, I was kind of one of those kids that kind of hides in the background and doesn't talk to people. So it kind of got me a little upset until like after high school I met up with her again and kind of told her that she kind of made me accidentally fall in love with her.
So is she still dating the guy?
No, she's dating someone else.
Hey, next time she becomes single, why don't you ask her out?
Oh,
Seems like she already liked you.
Oh, I've tried asking her out. She doesn't. She don't want to go out with me. Trust me. I've tried. But yeah. But yeah, life's just kind of complicated for me. It's just kind of how it is. Whether I like it or not, I just kind of have to deal with it.
The diffuser has been recovered.
Granted, I'm not too. I guess one thing that I'm not crazy about doing when I'm in my 30s is having to take care of my stepbrother.
Why? Do you not like him, or do you like him?
He's fine. He's a stepbrother. It's just my mother has this idea of me taking care of him because his disability is he cannot see.
So he's blind.
Yes. And seeing as I'm not really good with explaining directions very well to people, yeah, you can imagine how that's a problem. I have a hard enough time explaining like what my disability is to people, so it's like, how do you expect me to explain to my stepbrother that's visually impaired that I don't know how to explain to him, oh yeah, by the way, this is here, this is there, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I understand you there, but I also understand where your mother's coming from. Maybe you should just flat out tell her.
Well, I have told her. I've told her a couple times. She's, my mother's also kind of overprotective, and,
Of whom? You or your brother?
Both.
Okay, that's my mother.
5 seconds to insertion.
She also invades your kind of personal space and like, your room's a mess, I must clean it. It's like, no, I will get around to it, leave it alone.
No, my mom's the complete opposite. She's like, your room's a mess, you clean it.
Yeah, my mother has OCD essentially, where something's a mess, she will try to clean it as much as possible, or try to make you clean yours, or she'll try to do it herself. I'm like, no, I'll get around to doing it. Just, I've got a lot on my plate right now. Just be patient, and she does not have patience when it comes to.
Imagine if you say that during dinner. I have a lot on my plate.
Oh, I'm not talking about like literally a lot on my plate.
I know. I'm just making a joke.
Like, mentally wise. Well, I'm trying my best way to explain what I mean by having a lot on my plate. I'm talking about like talking to people and trying to get information on like work and new ideas for like alternatives besides the live stream stuff. Because waiting for like YouTube to pay you and Twitch and all this other stuff, it takes a long time for it to happen. So I'm trying to find something that's kind of small and I don't have to work like a lot of hours or whatever. It's like something like a temporary. I'm good at cleaning per se.
Top 4 last stop standing.
Just the only problem is with me cleaning is I need someone to make sure I'm doing it right, because if someone leaves me alone, I may accidentally do it wrong. So I constantly need to make sure someone makes sure I'm doing it right constantly. Otherwise, I'm gonna screw up. One of the things I do have, one of the things I am good at doing is waxing, essentially waxing cars. I can wax someone's car, or essentially help assist cleaning the pool, cleaning a pool essentially with like the net and getting crap out of there.
I have the best job for you. Why don't you go to your nearest gym?
Nearest gym is a rec center.
Does it have a pool?
Nope.
Any place near. Why don't you go and volunteer? Not volunteer. Create your own pool company where you send out yourself to go and clean pools.
Not really.
Believe me, you can charge a butt ton for that stuff. A butt.
Yeah, but if I charge, the problem is what youngsters don't understand is you charge too much.
Yeah, no, not too. Yeah.
Yeah, they won't come back, so you can't charge them a lot.
But also, if you charge
taxes and also company, you have to hire someone to handle company management and stuff. Because keep in mind, I kind of mentioned this before, that I can only be on my feet for 4 hours. I can't be walking around.
I forgot about that.
For too long, otherwise I'm gonna fall over and can't stand up for the rest of the day.
Well, what about tech skills?
I'm not really good at computers. The only thing I'm kind of good at is if someone wants me for like a temporary job and pay me hourly, they can ask me to like make someone meals, essentially. That's one thing I'm good at.
Cooking.
I'm good at. I can cook for people if that's something they want. But a lot of my work is probably gonna, for the rest of my life, is gonna be like odd jobs where you work for like neighbors and stuff, or house people kind of deal. That's kind of what I am seeing my life being, essentially. Where I just kind of go to people's houses and help.
At least until you find a good job.
Yeah. People keep telling me I should be a security guard, but the problem is I have no clue where in my neighborhood I can get that kind of job, because my neighborhood is kind of like, it's kind of like
Texas is kind of like a rednecky territory, isn't it?
No. Well, I'm just saying my neighborhood specifically, like where I live, it's kind of like one of those small neighborhoods where there's not like a lot of stuff around. It's very little stuff. Like there's like a game store, like one grocery store, stuff like Dollar Tree. The other stuff is like gas stations, stuff like that. There's not like a lot of stuff around my neighborhood.
What about a gas person? Like the person that sits down behind the desk and charges people?
I could, just the problem is with that is they're
liability.
All the gas stations in my neighborhood aren't hiring at the moment, so it's kind of not really needed at the moment.
Secure the bomb.
Why don't you work for less? Now what I mean is I don't mean like work for $1 an hour. I mean work for enough money that you can still make a profit, but also enough money so they can't resist your offer.
Well, what I tell, anytime I'm in an interview, usually I tell them, involving pay-wise, I tell them whatever you guys think that you feel like paying me. Because I basically base it off of, it's their company ordeal, and they're offering to give me an interview-wise. If they're offering to give me an interview, I just tell them simply, just pay me what you think you want to pay me. Because I'm not really that concerned over money really badly wise. Like I get paid like weekly already just by being home and doing nothing.
Yeah.
It's just the problem is I have nothing literally to do other than do chores. And to me that's kind of boring and it makes me feel miserable. And I'm already trying to get my house job going and trying to get, I have way too many games coming out that I want to get my hands on top of, you know, the PlayStation 5 about to be announced and stuff, and the Xbox X price and stuff. I've got way too much stuff on my plate. So I'm trying to get as much stuff that I want to acquire before moving out of my house and getting my own place and
move in together. That's my dream, is for when I become whatchamacallit.
Be advised, Op 4 has located a bomb.
Like before I'm in my 30s, I want to go and get my house with my friends, share the bill, and live my life in that house, sell it, make a profit, and then buy another one, sell that one, make a profit, and then buy another, and then that house I'll stay at.
It's not that simple.
Oh, I know. But that's my life. That's the goal.
Well, your goal's gonna fail, sadly. Because you can't sell a house for a profit, really, because you have to live in it for almost like, I want to say like 10 to 20 years or something like that.
Believe
before
me,
you can sell it.
I'm sorry to say this, but in my area, like the country and the area that I live in.
You live like in the countryside of Texas. Okay.
No, I don't even live in the States.
Oh, I don't know.
You will be detected.
So what I mean is it's kind of a, like, I had sold my old home and my old family home.
Mm-hmm.
And not even a year later, they had the house completely renovated and sold. Now, they wasted a lot of their money and did not make a profit, but they still sold it within less than a year. But there's other houses that I've seen where they've completely, like, done it, sold it, and made a butt ton of profit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a stupid thing about my country.
What country do you live in?
I live in the Great White North.
That's not a country name. I asked what country.
Canada. Clantadla.
Where is that located? In South America?
Canada.
Oh, you're just above. You guys are just. You're just above the U.S.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And technically, we're above of Mexico. Big brain.
No. Canada's above the U.S. because Mexico's in the south. Look at a map. Trust me. Canada is up north.
Yes, but we're above. So Mexico, and above of Mexico is America. So above of Mexico. We're double above of Mexico.
You don't, like I said, you really don't need to worry about that. Just you're just kind of above the U.S. That's all you're gonna need to tell people. Like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm in Canada. It's like, oh, okay. You're essentially above the U.S.
They see
If
me
you say
wrong.
that, if you
They
say something
hate
that messy, people will get confused. And it's like, what are you talking about?
Imagine, like, having to tell your address to, like, the when you're going to court.
Right.
I'm in the 23rd Street above of Mexico. Where do you live, sir? Getting pulled over by the cops above of Mexico. We're in Russia. What do you mean? Wait.
When,
There's a drunk driver.
what do you think
Wait.
it means? Is they said they live in Russia. It's not like they're gonna give you their entire address. Otherwise, it's gonna be creepy. Like Carl said, creepy.
The cop just puts his hands together. Yes, creepy.
That's the funny thing about the cops in my neighborhood with living in Texas. All the cops know me.
Why don't you apply for a cop job?
Problem is with being a cop is you have to go to school for that, and I don't.
No, I mean like a
know
desk.
how to.
Oh my back, a desk cop. Do you know what those are?
You still have to go to school for that.
Even just to do the paperwork in the office?
Yes.
Oh.
Still
Alright,
gotta
then
go to school for it.
how about you apply for the FBI?
Still gotta go to school for that.
So what? Why? You're telling me you wouldn't want to be an FBI or a CIA agent?
There's a... You guys need to understand there's a lot of risk with being a cop, and plus, one of my other downsides that I didn't mention to Carlos is I'm essentially very slow with my hands. Only time I'm really fast with them, like a decent number of speed with them, is when I'm playing video games. Or, say, trying to essentially cook. But that's about it. Like, doing stuff like on computers, I'm very slow. Like, I'm a slow typewriter.
What about flying? Have you ever done like those virtual reality plane flyers? Or like you have the joystick in your lap?
No.
I'm weird, okay? Cause I'm like really fast with my fingers. If anything, I'm a bit too fast. That's a weird thing.
Well, let's put it this way. I'm not... If you had asked me what is the worst game I have a hard time playing, it'd be like the God of War series, where you have to button mash like hell, and I'm not able to button mash. Kind of why I said I would have to do odd job / work at home in order to make a living.
Do you think you would actually be able to pull off as a video game thingy?
What do you mean by video game thingy?
Like a video game player.
I don't really know what I can do. All I'm trying to currently do is just test the water and see what happens, kind of deal.
You're putting your feet in the water before you jump right in?
Exactly.
Okay. So it's late in Canada, and yeah, that's the first time I've ever used that analogy, and I'm really proud of myself I used it right. What time is it for you? Okay, for me it's 12:25. If I leave, can you please join? Thank you. It's my Australian friend. No, he hasn't died in the fires. Kaylin, wait, give me a second. I gotta invite my new friend. Turn off. Wait, put the volume low. No flashing lights, no nothing, no screaming, okay? Yes, cause he has a mental thing. Just be careful. Alright? No, I just met him today. Okay. So what game do you guys want to play? So guys, what we playing? Hey, Darkness. I haven't. Oh. Kaylin, you wanna play some game? Hey, is there a game that we all have, Darkness? What game do you have? What games do you have, Darkness? Are you kidding me, bro? I was playing Call of Duty when I was 10.
The reason why I say that.
9.
Okay.
Nine.
Let me explain. Let me explain why I say that
Get to the
comment.
chopper now.
Because the multiplayer for The Last of Us is almost exactly like Call of Duty. The only difference is they make you scavenge for supplies to do like extra equipment for like ammo and stuff.
Lord Darkness, I was gonna say like you are like as I'm looking at your profile,
Yeah.
you have 66 games and you said you only have one multiplayer or something.
Yeah.
Well, you got Black Ops 3.
I did have it. It's like it was a. I don't physically own Call of Duty. It's
Oh, did you like rent it?
Yeah.
Borrow
Yeah.
it, whatever.
Yeah, that's how I have the trophy thing. I kind of rented it because a friend wanted me to play it, and I did it, try it, and I didn't have enough time, and plus I didn't have the money to
Wait,
buy
what
a
time is it for you?
It's
11:25.
Yeah.
What?
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Yeah,
Get
just
ready
call
to
me
engage.
Kaylin. Alright. That's my actual name. So.
Just call him Miss. Just call him Miss Cake.
No! He calls me Caitlin.
Yeah.
Dude,
He's
I
my
want my friend to hop on.
Caitlin.
I want to get his phone number. Haha. You're gay. Look at my skin.
We all knew that.
I was kidding.
My radar has been going
I got
off.
this one too. I got two gold skins for caustic.
Technically,
No, I can't. I didn't. I got it out of crate.
Darkness, what? Sorry.
Dude,
technically, I
if
was
I was
gay
gonna
once.
buy one, I probably
Pardon
would
me?
have bought Divine Right. Like that's the
I
best.
said I was gay once.
Or Philosopher's Stone. Like that's the
Past tense. How? How were you?
It happened because of Truth or Dare.
Oh.
That's why I said kind of.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like Heart is Philosopher's Stone, just weird.
But yeah, some of the games that I play are like Kingdom Hearts, Days. I'm currently playing Days Gone and
Wait, what? What's Kingdom Hearts? Like, I forget
it's Disney. It's a Disney game thing.
Oh, is that like Disney brand? No, that's...
No, it's an RPG where you
One
fight
friendly remaining.
creatures of darkness known as Heartless, Nobodies, and Kingdom Hearts.
Sweating, dude.
You travel to
Wait.
different worlds.
So Alex lives in
All
Canada.
friendlies
That's all
were
I know,
eliminated.
right?
Mission failure.
Well,
I live in
I'm from
Australia.
Texas.
Yeah, Alex lives in Canada, right?
Yeah,
The thing
right.
is, I live in Australia, right?
Okay.
Right.
And I'm sweating so much. It's
probably
like
hot.
30 degrees, which is,
Okay, that is kind of weird.
it's like, no, it's not weird because it's Celsius. Let me search it up.
Well, I'm
I know
saying it's
that
weird.
40 degrees in Celsius is 110 Fahrenheit.
I know, but if it's technically like nighttime in Australia, it should be like cool. It shouldn't be hot. That's why I'm saying that's kind of weird.
It's 4:31 p.m.
Oh, 4 in the afternoon?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
What day is it for you? Monday.
No, it's Friday the 13th.
Located a bomb. Be ready for assault.
Yeah, today's Monday for me.
Yeah, it's Tuesday right now.
Oh, wow. Well, I do know if I ever become successful on Twitch, I do plan on trying to travel a lot. Actually, one of the places I did want to visit is actually Australia. Australia, Italy, and Ireland.
Italy's actually pretty cool.
I want to move to Russia. Because I want to see like
I
all
almost
the
got so happy
Slavs.
when you said why. Because I thought you were one of my other friends. Yeah, I thought you were one of my friends. I thought he just joined. He's like, why?
When you know me for as long as Kaylin's known me, you know why.
You know, I give up. I'm hopping on Fortnite. No, I'm just kidding. I hop on Fortnite to see if one of my friends that I don't talk to anymore is on.
Fair enough.
Because he plays that sometimes.
But yeah, I don't, like I told Alex, I don't really get on a lot because I've got responsibilities that I gotta deal with. And plus, it stinks being 25. I kind of miss being you guys' age. I miss being you guys' age. Because at least back when we were around, when I was around you guys' age, it was a lot more funner.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. And Alex, don't you get to wear pretty much whatever you wear? I mean, don't you pretty much get to wear whatever you want?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Pretty much.
We have a school uniform.
Oh, sure.
Oh, that sucks.
Guys, give me a second. I gotta go and say
Australia.
prayers. And just quickly gotta hide to make sure I don't get kicked from the game.
Oh, whoops.
So you guys won't hear me for a while, okay?
Alright.
Sure.
See ya.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, dude, if this guy tries to res you, I'm gonna be so like grab my back off my business.
Where's my rope?
Last operator standing.
Where's my rope?
Hey, Alex.
He's busy, apparently.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering if I could hear us, because one time he did this thing with his, because I've got him added on Discord. One time he did this thing with his strength portal.
Right.
And it made like a massive spark.
Mm-hmm.
Oh look, Obi Ray's Creek, brah.
He touches every step.
Yeah.
Look, every
Hello.
step. Now you got a visitor coming.
Alex sounds like a crazy lunatic.
You know what's the weirdest thing?
I don't know
I had
why.
him in your room. I snuck him into your room to try and see if you guys would be surprised. And here he is.
Oh my god,
He's like,
sick,
no.
I've got a P2020.
5 seconds remaining.
But
upstairs
yeah,
when I was sad,
I'm
and I
hoping
suppose when Dad
to
said he's
start
coming
my
down the
Twitch
trip, Dad.
stuff up as soon as I can get the money for. I need to get a PlayStation camera so I can put my face on the stream.
I'm gonna cry.
Not good game. I said 1 sec. Teammates. I didn't know it was my turn. What the heck?
I also need to replace that missing component from PS3 at some point too. I forgot about that.
Who?
Uh, I'm...
It's my friend.
I am the Dark Brother. That is my username. Yes, I have an Assassin's Creed hood.
12 kills. How much kills have I
fun
got on Revenant?
assassinating people for a living.
I got 22 kills on Revenant. I don't even play him. That's sad.
Protect the bombs.
Yes. I played it once and then I lost my copy.
Damn.
Yeah, one of my ex-friends stole it.
That what? That's bullying.
Oh.
I wouldn't call them a friend after that.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds.
Yeah, right now I'm just kind of hoping to pay off 2 of my pre-order games that I've got money on, and then I'm gonna... They're Cyberpunk, the new Cyberpunk game, and the other one is Final Fantasy VII Remake. But it probably did need the delay so they could polish it up.
Subnautica is one of my favorite survival games. It's just so well made.
That's a lot of damage done.
Fair enough.
How much damage? Mine, 300k.
By the way, you guys want to hear the most stupidest thing? You want to hear the most stupidest thing I've ever heard? A kid that is like, I want to say a middle school kid, no, not middle school, elementary school kid got arrested.
Elementary school? You know what? I don't understand what you're saying because we didn't have the elementary school. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just sad that we don't have that.
A little kid got arrested.
Yikers!
He got arrested by the cops for making a gun out of a Pop-Tart.
Wait a second.
He got arrested for making a gun out of a Pop-Tart. And I don't even get how the hell that works.
Rose. Help me.
How do you get sent
Help me, I have
to essentially
cancer.
kid jail
Thanks.
for making a gun when a kid doesn't even know what a gun is? And that's why I think it's stupid that this kid went to jail for it. Like, really? Really stupid.
Oh, yikes. So low. I don't have ammo. Revive me. Dude, what are you doing? Revive me first. No, not the Pathfinder. No! No, you're cancerous.
Don't joke around about that.
What are you talking about?
It's very...
Very mean? Yeah, it's meant to be.
But yeah, like I said, some kid,
Yeah, I took all your guns. Sorry, that was my fault. How do I know?
but yeah, the story
In my building?
happens... Oh wait.
I didn't do anything. Maybe.
I hate you. You picked up that light ammo, didn't you?
Yes, you did, probably.
Dude! Just ditching me? Alright then, buddy.
I don't have ammo. Deliver me, bro. That sounds like
I'm actually wondering, does anyone in the chat actually know of a very old school piece of candy called the Push Pop?
Yes.
Unless you're,
Eliminate those being respawned.
Because if you're being respawned, the other teammate dies, and you die too.
I was,
That's true.
The plane actually goes, of course. Like, it actually flies away. It's like, no, Thorwald, you told me to go to this place instead. And you're like, no, I didn't.
so yeah, I told my high school female friend about the Push Pop, and she's like, "That's disgusting." I'm like, "What do you mean it's disgusting? It's a piece of candy." Really? How is Push Pop disgusting? Because she's thinking of it in a dirty way because of its name, Push Pop.
That's you got a nice friend there.
Right? It's like you right. But the funnier thing is like, okay, you're saying Push Pop is disgusting for its name. Try thinking about fruit by the foot. Oh yeah, I'm eating someone's foot. Because of the title. This fruit by the foot is delicious.
Oh my god, nah, he took my race. He took my race. I'll lose my mind, I swear to God.
Go caustic. No, wait, we need a lifeline. Go lifeline. Don't worry, I'll go lifeline next time.
I guess hopefully at some point I would love to order me some Surge.
My two favorite characters is Rape and Revenant.
Your two favorite characters is steal my character and steal my character.
Go straight down, straight down.
No, I don't want to.
Fine.
Can we go there?
No.
Alright, we'll go there then.
Hell yeah.
See ya.
I mean, he did jump a bit late, so it's like there's gonna be people already there or something. I'm gonna go over to that book.
Land here. That's where I land every match.
I'm gonna go in that book.
Damn, you landed half a kilometer
Why
away
don't
from
you
me.
give me a gun? Why don't you give me a
I guess for the next thing, has anyone in the party ever heard of Surge?
That's gay! Sage! It's... Gage. Hot Gage. I got killed by Sage. Dude, Sage is good, but Sage is trash. I mean, not trash. Like, Sage is good, but he's so easy to kill sometimes.
Fair enough.
I've killed him like 6 times.
Wow.
But he's killed me like 4 times. Sage is like, he plays with streamers. He's like friends with some streamers. And dead.
They're right here.
Yeah, he's got peacekeeper. Gay.
I got peacekeeper.
Race for me, please. I don't.
I called it a peacekeeper.
They got R99 and a flatline maybe. I know the one has an R99. Yep. That was Sage that shot you with the R99.
I never knew there was two of them there.
There were two.
Why didn't you say that earlier?
Well, I didn't realize that. Also, Taylor said there was one. That was
I said that Sage was there. I never said there was one. Dumbass. No, I'm just kidding.
I said Sage, Gage.
I said Sage. I never said that there was only one person.
Well, I assumed when you were saying Sage, I assumed there was one person. Why is
There
it not
was.
letting me go back lobby?
I don't know.
Yeah, it says connecting to lobby.
Watch, we're gonna be kicked out.
Okay, now it's letting me. Probably gonna be kicked out.
Right, there we go. Most likely gonna be kicked out.
Nope.
Yep, unable to find party server. I was kicked out.
You were not us.
But yeah, I'm currently playing Kingdom Hearts. That's kind of it's fun. I'm in Maleficent's castle, so I'm beating up her pig minions because they keep shooting arrows at me. Jerks. Yeah, it has Final Fantasy characters in it. You essentially visit Disney worlds and you help the main characters out with their problems. Like the first game, you fight the Queen of Hearts cards.
Hmm. It's supposed to see you up in my room shortly.
I only do fire range when I kill people.
The only fire range game I enjoy playing is Doom.
Oh yeah.
Yes, because you can beat it in under a minute. I remember playing it in the middle of class, and our teacher came over and asked us, like, "What are you doing? You're supposed to be doing the assignments." Like, what's wrong with the assignments? And didn't question what we were actually doing with what game we were playing. It's like, oh yeah, we're just chilling and murdering each other. Yeah, exactly. And we just went back to playing Doom and slaughtering each other, including demons.
Sonic the Hedgehog! Oh! Dude,
Still,
he has the highest kills on Revenant out of everyone in the
I'm
world.
still surprised the Sonic movie did well. I thought that was actually gonna fail.
I have it all made. Nothing that you need to do. So I have it all done.
Yeah. Yeah, people made a big issue out of it and they changed the skin.
They should never have even had the idea to make actual live action animation. They just, in my opinion, they ruin animations when they turn into live action. Like, same with anime, like, Fullmetal Alchemist, you know.
Yeah, but at least with this one, so apparently the Sonic one though is about to get an award apparently for being essentially the best first ever animated live action movie for anime / video games. So that should be interesting, I guess, if it does happen.
He was in my room. Then he threw him to Dana's room to surprise you guys. And then he went all the way downstairs. It's a weird balloon.
Go around the back.
But yeah,
Sonic,
it was like
Sonic
I said,
got knocked.
it was still funny.
Sonic's here where we are.
Oh, cool.
On the roof somewhere.
Him in general. Love you, Dad. Night.
Hold on, I'll see if I can help. They're also getting that.
I guess one of the greatest.
What? I lagged, dude.